Hello, and welcome to yet another amazing unboxing video for Mantic Games Terrain Crate. Now, Michael. This is Michael, everybody. Michael, you might know Michael from behind the scenes of D&D with high school students. And Michael will once again be rising up through the ranks to be a director for Season 3 of D&D with high school students. And Michael was the student MVP on the official Blackmagic Design crew and Maze Arcana Midwest crew for Gen Con. Michael, how did it feel to be that much of a boss at Gen Con?
It felt pretty good. You know, I don't just put in the hours for myself. I do it for a team and for everyone's effort, and it feels really good to be recognized as an MVP.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. We put in a crazy amount of hours working on all the official Gen Con live streams. What was one of the... Let's go to each room real quick before we do this. What was in the smaller room, the exhibitor studio, what was your favorite thing there? Or what was one of the products that came out that stuck out in your mind as being interesting?
There was this one, I forgot what the game was called, but it was like Pictionary. But you get, because people sometimes are bad at drawing, so they just had cards where you can rearrange the figure how you want. And I thought that was brilliant in how they did that.
Cool. What about in the big room? What was in the RPG live stream space? What was your favorite thing there?
Definitely Rudy and Satine's game.
Yeah.
You know, the crowd was pretty awesome there. They really got into it, and you know, they have an energy level that some DMs really just don't have. Yeah,
yeah. It was a good time. Good time. So for those who didn't catch the first unboxing video for the Mantic Games Terrain Crate, we unboxed the crate for Town Terrain, which was pretty awesome. We have two left, but I've flipped over the labels, so Michael can't see which one's which. So Michael, I'm gonna let you pick which box we're gonna unbox today.
Okay.
So here it goes. Drum roll. Dun, dun, dun. Flip it over. What box is it?
Got
Dungeon Crate.
Dungeon Crate.
Okay. That means we're going to delve into the dungeon, people. So once again, nicely packaged. And this is if you read that for me.
It says Kickstarter exclusive.
This is a Kickstarter exclusive. That's right. So what they're doing is basically selling these different terrain components in smaller packages so you can customize what you want. But if you backed the Kickstarter, you got all of the small packages. So this is the Terrain Crate for dungeon stuff. So we'll flip our box right there. Michael, take a look at that. What's that? No, don't take a look at that. Same thing. This is just a catalog of Mantic stuff, which is cool. I like it. This is our table of contents. So go ahead and read what each section has for us.
Wizard Study. It looks like we have some candles, some very nice mirror, an owl stand.
Okay.
Some scrolls, some chairs, a very nice table. Looks like a nice cabinet. And you might be able to tell the viewers what this is.
I have no earthly idea. It looks like some astronomy thing. Like there's planets in the middle of it, and that looks awesome, though. We'll have to check that out. Okay, what's the next category?
Library. We've got different variety of bookshelves. Looks like there's a corner piece over here.
Mm-hmm.
A stack of books here, and then a ladder for the big, elegant library.
Ooh, excitement.
Scatter. We've got some crates, barrels, wood planks. What seem to be skulls, which seems pretty cool. Some type of animal. I don't know if you know which animals those are.
Not sure.
Not sure at all.
All right, now flip it over. Because just when you thought that was all, what else do we have?
We've got a mine section. Tons of rails. We've got more barrels. Maybe possibly gold.
Yeah.
And then more transfer devices.
So here's another thing that we'll point out before we start unboxing these. In the first video, I noticed that, you got this box, and it's so nice. And I'm like, well, it'd be a shame if you just opened up all this crap and then threw this box out. But this box is meant to be kept. And look, so you have these organizers, right? Yeah. So I can actually, when we've unboxed these, and once we've painted them, I can actually insert this organizer into the box. And then I can keep all of my terrain neatly separated, right, in different like little categories. See? So it's meant to kind of keep your stuff. So this is a keepable box. It's not just simply packaging. So we're going to keep this. We're going to set this part aside.
Yep. And the best part is it's labeled.
It's labeled, so we know what we have.
Exactly.
And we have like an inventory sheet here.
Yes.
All right, so Michael, since you are the newbie, I will give you the honors of opening up this first thing. And remember to hold each piece here so we can clearly see what it looks like. I will kind of try to sort out so many bags of cool stuff here. It's ridiculous. So
looks like we're delving into the wizard study.
Excellent. All right, so what do we have here?
This awesome chair here.
Very fancy chair. Can we see that, Dave? Yeah? Okay. Go ahead and set that down there in the box so we can keep seeing it. Yeah, very nice, fancy chair. A lot of really beautiful details.
This astronomy piece.
That's that cool piece. Okay. It does. It looks very wizard study-ish, doesn't it? And I'm very happy to report that it's all intact.
Yes.
Like nothing looks broken, even though it's a very delicate-looking piece. So that'll be awesome to paint up. Did you see that? Could you see that one pretty clearly? Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Okay.
Next, we got the owl on the stand.
Nice. Definitely a good component. Having the familiar owl, whether you're, playing that as a wizard's familiar or you're running your own Harry Potter campaign of some kind.
And I just like the attention to detail. I mean, it's so precise down to even the smallest measurements. I mean, it's just awesome.
That's going to make it hard to paint, but that's cool. We'll just take our time and work through it. Maybe we'll bring in some experts. Okay.
Nice candlestick here.
Yes. Beautiful. And again, if you watch the first unboxing video, this is very common with 3D prints where you get a little bending sometimes because on the thinner pieces, that might happen. Not a difficult thing to fix. You simply soak this in some hot water, you pull it out of the hot water, you shape it in the way that you need it to go, and then you kind of cure it in colder water. So there are a bunch of videos online for how to do that. That's how I know. Yeah, cool. So you got a pair of those candlesticks.
You got this mirror, what it seems to be.
Beautiful. So that'll be cool to paint up. So it's got a back side that's very decorative. That can be cool to paint up. And then the mirror side, that'll be fun to figure out how to paint that. Maybe a metallic, or maybe we actually do a little crafting here and we cut out a piece of like aluminum foil to be the mirror. Cut that to size, hot glue that in, and then, paint up the rest.
Got this nice table stand here as well.
And now this could be a table stand, right? Or it could be like a water bowl, like a divination bowl, like a bird feeder, except for wizards. So this water has the ability, like they can gaze deep into the water, like in Lord of the Rings.
Got this nice case here, which looks like there's spells in there, possibly some skulls and a few books.
Okay, so real nice kind of cabinetry, and then these shelves with these wizard accoutrements there. Very nice. What else? What are those small pieces that we have in there?
Let's take a look here. Looks like some small candles here.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Beautiful. And, the beautiful thing about this stuff is it's very mix and match. So I could take the stuff from the town crate. If I need a few extra tables in the wizard study, I could lay out the tables almost like study tables that the wizard would have all this other extra little stuff placed on.
Looks like we got a stack of books and a writing feather.
Yep. That could just sit on a table. It could sit on top of the shelf.
Could put it right there.
Yep.
Do whatever you want with it.
What else we got?
It's like some potions or magic here.
All the cool little stuff. And again, look at that detail. You could see the potion. There's actually room on the potion bottles for labels if you could manage to find a pen or some way to make something that small. I know some people have taken labels and shrunk them down. Like they make a label in Photoshop or whatever, and then they shrink it down to like almost microscopic in Microsoft Word, and then they cut out the paper and then they glue it on so it actually looks legit.
Right.
Cool.
And then this last piece here, sword and then some scrolls.
Excellent. So plenty of dressing there.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Good first room. All right, bag all that stuff up. I'm going to go ahead and try to find what we have next, which I believe on this category is the library. And it's not going to take much divination to figure that out because this bag is very heavy. This is a heavy bag. This contains all of these cool library things. And again, you can do the mix and match. You can make the library its own room, or you can make it a component of the wizard study. So Michael, look at these. You got all these different, these are shelves with books on them. You got wider shelves. You've got shorter shelves. Let's show it to that camera because I think Dave's pushed in pretty close on that. We've got a corner unit. Now, this, if you saw the first video, the town crate, these are pieces that are included in the town crate. So the library actually has more shelving. So whether you choose to use this for a library or a bard college or a wizard study, see, this is the beautiful thing about Mantic Games' terrain is that there's a lot of mix and match stuff. Some people would be like, well, those are just repeats. What a ripoff. Not me. I can never have too many, look at this. They've got all these things that we saw yesterday. That's like a ladder, like a library ladder with wheels, right? So boom, you click up there, stack of books. You got a desk, so you could set up like multiple different rooms with this kind of stuff, not just dungeons. This could be a tower. This could be a bard college, a university. It could be, wizard study, all that stuff. Awesome detail. Go ahead and bag that up. Next up is scatter, and holy crap, is there a lot of it. I'm looking for the bag that has barrels in it.
Yep.
And crates.
Crates.
Oh my god.
Wood planks.
Bag that up. Yep. Oh my god. There's so much. This is scatter. All right, Michael, guess what? It's like Christmas. We each get to open a bag.
Yeah.
They include not one, but 2 bags, people. Go ahead. Let's start digging through that. Pull out a piece, show it to the camera. Here's a stack of crates. Now, Michael, I have crates, right? I have crates that I've made, wood crates. I have Hearst Arts crates. But you know what? They're all individual. So if I want to make a stack of crates, I have to literally take all my crates and stack them.
Right.
This is a pre-made stack. So if I want to just be like stack of crates, boom, it's right there on the table. It's a nice heavy piece.
Got some
stack of barrels.
Stack
of
barrels as well.
I got a stack of barrels too, and they're reversible, it looks like. So you can have one, well, I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, but so there's like one with an open end, one with closed end, but they're actually fully complete. So it's not like they're, on one side they're useless. But then, look, if I wanted a different configuration, I have crate, treasure chest, some kind of rack behind it. Maybe that's a weapons rack. I don't even know what this is, but it's cool. It's really cool. Treasure chest, crate, barrel. See, so I've got like multiple options there.
Got like a stack of supplies here. Some stone, some wood.
This is like rubble.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Look, I've got a rubble piece too, but they're different.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Rubble. Because when you're in a dungeon, things fall apart.
Another stack of crates here.
Big old crate. You got a big crate in there? Boom, big crate. Boom. Boom. Here's another. This looks like some rubble and some crap that fell off, and it's like part of a wall. I don't even know how to set this up, but it looks cool.
Yeah. I got another crate
here.
Oh,
it's like a barricade. That's what this is. It's like people just, like they're like, we're going to build a barricade. Look, because it's all, maybe you got like, you're going to get an invasion's coming. So you just, throw a bunch of crates and barrels and wall pieces up and you make a barricade, right? Oh, that's so dope.
You got another one here.
Yeah. And then we got these logs. Look, that's like a log barricade. They just threw some logs in there.
Or could be firewood.
Or firewood. Here's some more just rubble pieces. And
different
then,
types of logs.
What the hell is this? I got little skulls and a rat. Oh my god, Michael. They're so small. Oh, here. There's like a trio of rats. Look, like rats like climbing over each other. And then I've got a single rat. And then I got some skulls. This is dope. Good job, Mantic Games. Good job. I'm digging this. Y'all see this? This is incredible. All right. Let's sort of split the wealth. So take one of each thing back into your respective piles. I'm going to take one of those. Take some of that. I think you had like a couple extra things that I didn't have, but that's cool. See, because that's maybe why they just bag it up like that. Here, put that in there.
I'll take this one as well.
Okay. So, boom, bag those. That was a haul, people. Scatter. Plenty of scatter. You got scatter. And you know what? Again, they call it dungeon crate, right? Dungeon crate. But could you use that? Maybe some village is being attacked. Or it's the ruins of a village.
Yes.
Or the ruins of a castle. See, so many different options. You just got to think about, sometimes the terrain, just having the terrain opens up ideas for encounters and for adventures. What's next? Mine?
We got mine.
Holy crap, Michael.
3 bags.
3 bags of mine. Let's get going. Mine. This is This is uncanny. So obviously, part of the mine is mine tracks. Now,
Yes.
I have cavern tiles that I've made, and you can buy cavern tiles, but these minecart tracks are modular, meaning I can arrange them in any way I want. Look, if I want to put a curve there and a straight piece there, and that modularity means they could be in a mine, they could be in a dungeon, they could be. It's like Thomas Wooden Railway, except with terrain.
And I like what they did here. The little crack in the wood symbolizes.
Like little details. Look at that. Painting this up is going to be cool because we're going to do the wood in like a wood tone. Then we're going to do some iron along the rails, and maybe we'll hit it occasionally with some rust because it's old. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this little cart. That's awesome.
Yep. Got a cart in each bag. So you
It's
got different options, and it does fit. That's crazy. All right. Looks like I've got, this is like a tool rack, like a stack of wood with, you know, shovels and picks, like mining tools, you know, so you can decorate your mine thing there. What else we got? What other pieces have we not opened up? Here's a little, like a ledge thing. I forgot what that's called, but, you know, the thing that sits along there, and it's...
Now, this could either be... This could be determined by you. It's either
gravel. What is it?
Could be
Is
gravel.
it coal? Is it gravel?
Is it gold?
Is it gold? Yeah. What are we
know.
mining? Maybe we paint one of each type. This is, look, this is some kind of crystals right there. Like, so they're mining and they come across these magic crystals. And then I got a smaller pile too. So maybe bigger piles are, you know, different kinds of minerals or whatever. Got some things here. Got a pickaxe for mining.
You get a barrel of dynamite.
Dynamite.
Look at that, the little wick on there.
Yep. That's dope. All right, so Michael, we're going to bag up, you know, split that 50-50. And people, in case, lest you thought that that was all, remember that there's still a third bag that has, yes, that's right, all the same stuff in it. So you could build a very sizable mine. You could build a very sizable mine with this stuff. That's excellent. Now we're getting down to the nitty and the gritty, Michael. We have treasury and we have traps.
Yes.
Treasury is...
oh, yeah, my bell rang.
That's fine. We'll just write you a pass.
Okay.
Treasury is 2 bags.
Awesome.
Let's open this up. So what should we see? Obviously, some treasure.
For
Well,
sure.
holy crap. How about that mound? Yeah. Look at that. This is like a dragon mound. You have piles of treasure. Now, I look in the details. I see coins. I see goblets. I see... What do you see?
In mine, I see a chest over here.
A chest, yes. Some gems. I see so many things.
It's like a staff or something.
Yeah, some kind of... Okay. Then I got a smaller pile here with like a dragon head. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. Yeah. A goblet. Then here's a pile of weapons and armor.
That's cool.
This is a pile of armor and weapons. I got, here's a pedestal, just like a pedestal. What do you put on it? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what they gave us. Here's another, this is a pile of chests, just treasure chests everywhere. Here's another small pile of treasure with like a box on it full of coins. Here's another, here's what looks like to be the, like a pillow with a crown on it. And that, maybe that sits on the pedestal. Or if you don't want that to sit on the pedestal, here's another little insert piece. It's like a goblet and a gold thing there. What do you have over there, Michael?
More weapons.
Yeah.
Shields, swords.
Here's another big pile of treasure. Here's a sword in the stone, right? The King Arthur legend.
Sword in the stone.
Yes. And then here's just a bag of coins. Here's a bag of coins that just spilled out. So depending on how much treasure you want to lay out, you got plenty of options. Plenty of options.
Definitely cool.
Okay,
cool
we're
stuff
going to split that. Boom, boom, boom. I got one of those, one of these, one of those, one of that, this, and those. Okay, doing well.
All right, now the traps. I think this is my favorite one.
Okay, Michael, you have the honor of opening the traps.
Awesome.
So I'll read off the narrative you show to the camera. So we should have a trap with a skull on it and 4 holes. We should have a bear trap with like pinchy death things. We should have some kind of trap that looks like there's 2 blades that crisscross on the ground. We got like what looks like a trap door. We got some spikes traps. We have a rope bridge trap. We have a lever. We have a piece of wood with rope.
Let's start out with the skull one.
So that could be in the wall, or on the floor, right? You could set that in the wall or on the floor, and it's like Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Like if you step on it, like darts shoot up, right, or something.
Then this cool bear trap.
Yep, cool bear trap. Maybe you fall into a pit, and this is on the bottom of the pit, and when you fall in it, ouch.
Here's your log with rope.
Yes, log with rope, not really sure. Oh, maybe it's tied to something, and if you trigger the trap, the log swings down and hits you.
This looks like a hidden chamber almost, where you fall into like...
Yes, trap door.
Fall into a dungeon.
Yep, maybe this opens up to a secret room in the dungeon. Who knows?
Yes.
This looks like, that looks like two blades that swing. So they're in the wall, they're recessed in the wall, but if you trigger the trap, they go like, whoosh, and they swing and they cut your feet off. This looks like you fall into, if there was a pit trap, and you fall into these spikes. Or maybe you're just walking along and there's like a carpet in the middle of the dungeon floor, and you don't notice that the carpet's just concealing this spike pit. Here's a ladder. Yeah. So this could be like a ladder bridge, and then if they get to the middle, it collapses and they fall in a pit. Or this could literally be a ladder that they find down in the pit, and this is what they use to get out of the pit.
And then your lever here.
And then a lever. Yeah. So the lever could trigger things. You know, maybe they see a lever and they're like, well, I don't see what it controls, and then they just pull it, and that opens up the pit for the entire floor. Well, Michael, I hope you had fun unboxing this.
Definitely did.
I mean, this is definitely, again, for those of you who missed this, while we were at Gen Con on the show floor, we went to Mantic Games, we talked to them about the show and the channel and what we do, and they very generously donated some extra Kickstarter crates. We bought some.
Oh, yeah,
you know, there was some investment, but we got more than our money's worth in return. So we want to thank Mantic Games. Go check them out. Obviously, there will be links below. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the third and final crate that will be opened up in a future installment of unboxing the Mantic Games terrain crates. Peace out. Bye. What's that, Wizzy? Everybody should subscribe? Good idea. Wizzy thinks that you guys should subscribe, and make sure you click on that little bell icon to get those notifications. And check out some of the other videos and playlists that we have on the channel. There's all sorts of good gaming stuff for you and your family. Maybe not your family, but